going on, everybody? It's the Biohazard Mike 88 channel, and today we're going next-gen horror. Yes, I'm talking PlayStation 5, I'm talking Xbox Series X, and the way I'm going to do this video is I'm going to name off a game that is for both consoles, I'm going to name off an Xbox Series X exclusive, and I'm going to name off a PlayStation 5 exclusive. So, let's get down to it.
Resident Evil Village.
No, friendly. Who are you? Who sent you? What's going on? They're coming. Who is?
Take my money, Capcom, because let me tell you, so far, over the last couple of years, you deserve to take my money, because you have changed the Resident Evil franchise from over-the-top, Michael Bay bullshit, back to survival horror king. And let me tell you, 7 was one of the best horror games of all time. It's a direct sequel to 7. Resident Evil Village, I'm guaranteeing right now, will be legit, because I have faith in Capcom right now. So they put out some fucking amazing games the last couple of years. They put out Devil May Cry 5, I thought was really good. I thought Resident Evil 7 was really good. Resident Evil 2 is one of my favorite games last generation. Resident Evil 3, it was good. Could have been better. I was disappointed by a couple things, but let me tell you, this game I think is going to be over the top awesome, just as scary as 7. And it is a direct sequel, so you gotta play 7 before you hop into Resident Evil Village. And it is Resident Evil 8. It is the 8th in the mainline series. Village, they wanted to put a little more emphasis on it because the Village will play the biggest part in the game. And let me tell you, wow. Is this the end of Chris Redfield, or is the end of Ethan Winter? Because in the trailer it says his story comes to an end. So will we see the guy who started the series finally killed off, finally leave the series? I don't know. And judging by the pictures, this motherfucker looks like he's going to be the bad guy. I can't wait. Everything about this game I'm so pumped for. Capcom, take my money now. I don't give a shit if this game was $250. I'm ready for Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil. And let me tell you, I'm so pumped. Resident Evil is going next gen. And stick around for the end of the video, because I want to go over some other news that involves Resident Evil. But let's get back to the next game in this most anticipated horror.
The Medium.
Every story has two sides. A regular, rational one, but also a darker and deeper truth, not unlike a nightmare. I can see both. Worse, I can live them.
Hello? Anyone there?
Xbox Series X exclusive is coming in strong with those Silent Hill vibes. It's going to be available January 20th. And let me tell you, I'm always looking for those psychological horror games to fill my heart with the hole that Konami decided to fuck in there 6 years ago when they canceled Silent Hills. So, a little bit about this game. It's got the music composers of Silent Hills 1 through Shattered Memories. So, and those had great horror music. Those had great music throughout. So I'm excited to have those two composing the game. So I'm not worried about the music. Graphics look great. And another thing that makes this game like put a little twinkle in my eye is Troy Baker. Yes, Troy Baker, my boy Joel Miller himself, one of the best voices in gaming today. Any major gaming character that sounded excellent, 85% chance that it was Troy Baker, and he is playing the main villain in this game. It's an entity that stalks you throughout the game. You wouldn't even know it's him, and it's incredible. I watched an interview. He was so excited. They pitched the game to him. He absolutely loved it. And he recorded during coronavirus, and he had to get it done. He said he was so excited for this character. So I cannot wait to play as this character in this game. Like I said, this game's going to be available January 20th. It's got like an alternate reality gameplay going on. You'll be in two different realities at the same time, and you'll be walking around. Some things in this reality will open doors in this reality, or vice versa. So this is a game that I am definitely excited for, and let me tell you, it's going to be a reason, because I haven't put on that Xbox Series X and put in an actual game for this generation for it. I've only had an older one in the system. This is going to be my first that I'm interested in. Cannot wait. January 20th, man. The Silent Hill vibes are coming to the Xbox.
Returnal.
Over and over, I relive my first moments on this alien planet. The crash. The attack. My death. The crash. The attack. My death. Trapped in this endless cycle. This world is becoming part of me. My only choice is to keep fighting. To keep looking for answers. My only hope is to break the cycle. Before the cycle breaks me.
Up next, we got a PlayStation exclusive, Returnal. And I don't know what to think of this one too much. The trailer looked interesting. The graphics look absolutely fantastic. It is a PlayStation exclusive, and PlayStation hits the mark on 99% of their exclusives are absolutely fantastic. This one is a sci-fi horror game, which I'm really excited for because we don't get many sci-fi, like outer space, like horror games. You know, again, just like I went over in the Medium thing, rest in peace Dead Space, because EA got a hold of you. So it feels like EA and Konami seem to piss all over my video game dreams over the last 10 years. So like maybe I can get a new IP that fills the gap of Dead Space, just like I want a new IP that fills the gap of Silent Hill. So Returnal, it has you on a distant planet, and every time you die and come back, the planet is changed. That's pretty much like the main like angle they're going with the game. Nothing will be the same when you die. Everything is always altering, which is kind of cool in a way. So it looks third person game. It looks pretty good. So let's see where it goes. Like I said, I'm trusting in Sony exclusives, and let me tell you, Sony exclusives, they don't seem to let me down. So those are my top 3 horror games, 2 exclusive and 1 for both systems. And some other horror news, I don't know if you've seen it, Video Game Awards is in a couple days. And going back to what I was saying before, there are hardcore rumors that there will be a Silent Hill game announced. I've also seen rumors that PlayStation, they squashed the beef between Kojima and Konami, and they may be restarting up development on that Silent Hills game. So that's a thing to look forward to at the Video Game Awards, because Kojima is really big at announcing shit at the Video Game Awards, and he is really big on being a subliminal little troll about it. And I'm not saying that to be mean. The guy's a troll, but I love him. I love everything he does. I love Death Stranding. I love Metal Gear Solid. So, and I know if this dude didn't ever make a Silent Hills game, it would be absolutely fantastic, but that's a grain of salt rumor. I would pay more attention to that Konami is going to be making a Silent Hill game, but it's not going to be Silent Hills. A lot of rumors. They're calling this Silent Hill revival game the worst kept secret in the video game industry. So we can only pray. We can only get down on our fucking knees, look up to the heavens, and say, oh my God, give me a fucking Silent Hill game. But in anyways, other news right now with horror games, Capcom got hacked. So right now, they've leaked over the next 4 years of games. And let me tell you, if you're a Resident Evil fan, you better be looking this leak up right now. You got the Resident Evil 4 remake that's supposedly in development. You got Resident Evil Outrage. You got Resident Evil Hung. Now, those are code names. Resident Evil Outrage might actually be Resident Evil Revelations 3, which I love the Revelations series too. So, man, my little Resident Evil spider senses are tickling my balls right now. So I know I'm probably gonna get some. I'm gonna be Resident Evil'd up over the next 4 years. And you know what? I don't care. I love the series. It's been one of my favorites since I was a kid. First time that liquor crawled on that ceiling, I almost shit myself.